Hi everyone, welcome to A Life Led Simply. I'm Miss Rita Brits, and today this is a bit of an unconventional video in the sense of I wasn't really prepped for camera, so I'm not looking my beautiful self as usual. Sorry about that, but I just thought that if I don't do this now, another week is going to go by and I'm never going to get around to it. And then by the time that I do it, if I do it at all, it's going to be out of my head and I'm not going to remember all the particulars. So that's why you get me like this. So I don't know how many of you followed me in May, but during the month of May, I tried to do a vegan challenge. It was supposed to be 30 days and it was supposed to be 100% vegan. And the reason why I say supposed is because I only made it up to 18 days, which I'm really proud of, because I never thought I would be able to do it. So that's a story in itself. But the reason I only made it up to 18 days is because I really got sick. So let me tell you the whole story. We decided to go vegan. Well, I decided to go vegan for the month of May as our monthly challenge, because we're trying to do a monthly challenge every month. And at first it was actually very easy and fun. I took lots of time to make nutritious meals for myself that were enjoyable, and I had some of the best food that I've ever had during the first week. The problem was that, and it slowly crept in, but the problem was that I didn't do enough research beforehand to know how much of what type of nutrient do I need every single day. So protein and iron and all of those like life-giving nutrients. I wasn't sure how much I had to get in every single day, and also from which sources to get them. So I was just haphazardly eating here and there, and remembering that I read somewhere that tahini is a source of protein, so let's add tahini to the salad dressing. Or miso, soy is protein, so let's add miso to whatever I was cooking. And that's how I went on. So the first week was fine. I guess my body was running on reserves from beforehand, and I was really okay. I felt good. I wouldn't say that my skin looked better or I had more energy or anything like that. I definitely lost weight. But okay, so that was the first week. Then the second week, I was challenged. I had to go to the venue for 2 days where we had to move storerooms, and I was doing the work. So I was physically working, picking up very heavy equipment and very heavy stuff, moving it from one storeroom to the next, going upstairs and downstairs. It was physical hard work for 2 days. And it was very far from home. Well, it's not like I could go back for lunch, and I didn't pack anything. So for 2 days, I basically didn't eat. I would get home at night, ravenous, trying to eat everything that I saw, and that was not nearly enough. So from there onward, it just felt like I was running on empty. I didn't get enough food in, and because I wasn't prepared and I didn't really know what I was supposed to eat, I would fill up on bread and potatoes and things like that. And my body is notoriously bad with carbs. It like absorbs the carbs, leaves all the other nutrients, and then the carbs just go and sit on my ass. So from the second week onwards, I just started picking up weight. And not just that, I was tired all the time. Tired is not the word. I was exhausted all the time. I got a breakout across my forehead, across my jawline, next to my nose. I looked like a teenager again. I was irritated. I had migraines, about 2 a week. So it wasn't fun. And initially I chalked it up to, not getting enough protein or not eating correctly. But then another factor crept in, and that was that I was diagnosed with burnout. So doctors said that my body was actually kind of fine if you take my cholesterol and sugar levels, and everything was fine, but my head wasn't. So because I couldn't handle more stress and more work in the sense of planning and working out and scheduling and cooking. I just decided that the veganism it's gonna have to wait, or it needs to end. There's more important things that I need to focus on, like my health, and I couldn't handle this anymore. So after 18 days, I called it quits. I wouldn't say that it was necessarily the veganism that made me sick. As I've just said, I was burnt out completely, still struggling with it. Doctor also said I'm mildly depressed, so working on that, seeing specialists and trying to figure that out. But the how I ate definitely contributed to how I was feeling. I think if I had spent more time working out a better eating plan, I would have had more energy, because I would have taken in the right nutrients that I could then use as fuel. So after 18 days, I called it quits, and I don't really feel like it was a failure, because I learned a lot about myself. I never thought I would be able to do this. I love my butter and cream way too much. So it was surprising that I could stick to it for 18 days. I mean, we went to restaurants and ate out, and then I would sit there and ask them, what's vegan on your menu? And they would say stupid things like, well, the salad, we can leave out the cheese. So even in spite of the fact that I could eat salad when everyone else was having nice food, I still stuck to it for 18 days. And only after being physically ill did I call it quits. Otherwise, I would have finished the 30 days. And so, very proud of myself on that. I also learned that it's tough being vegan. There's no understanding from society. They think you are making it up, or you're melodramatic, or whatever negative association they've got with it. So your options are very minimal. Your understanding from people is very minimal. There's also no sympathy from people, and they don't understand. The weirdest conversation I had was when someone asked if I was able to eat salt because it comes from the sea and fishes live there. People don't understand the concept, and I don't think we're going to teach them or change the narrative overnight. But anyway, so I learned that about myself. It was a fun challenge up until the point that it wasn't, but it was fun. I had good food at first. I think if I've planned it better, it would have ended successfully, but I just didn't have any more energy in me to plan and to figure out and to tackle this the right way. So definitely not doing it anytime soon again. Must tell you, if you are a vegan, I have the utmost respect for you, and I wish you all the luck. I don't think it's an unhealthy lifestyle. I don't think it's any healthier than eating clean or any other lifestyle that people choose. So don't get me wrong there. And again, I just want to emphasize that it wasn't the veganism that was making me sick. It was my mental health, and also the fact that I didn't plan properly and I didn't do my research properly. So again, not the veganism's fault that I was sick, my own ignorance, my own laziness, and my own other issues with my head that crept in. And that was my experience with veganism. So if you want to try it, by all means, try it. Just make sure that you do your research, that you know what you need, the nutrients, how much of what, when, where, all of that. And just monitor yourself so that you don't end up in trouble. So if you want any more information on this, you can drop a comment, and I will answer you as truthfully as I can. If you like what you saw, please subscribe to the channel and hit the bell so that you get notified of new content as it drops. And then I will see you next week. Be healthy and be safe.